4:45 in the morning. I'm outside the hotel on the balcony for our room. There's our room. Got a hike planned this morning. Lanai. I cannot say any of the names, so that's going to be an adventure for me. But yeah, it's got a slight breeze going on, and sun's going to be coming up pretty soon, maybe in about 45-50 minutes, and then we should be at the top of the pillbox hike of the Lanai, and then we're going to hit the beach. Alright guys, see you later. We went to bed early. We were going to go for a walk on the beach, Waikiki, but changed our minds. Just took an early night. Up early because of the jet lag, so that helps. And now we're going to hit Lanikai Pillbox. So ideal time to go. Leave the hotel is in about 15 minutes at 5 a.m. And after that, hit the beach, get some donuts from Leonard's, and see what the rest of the day looks like. Starting our hike at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's turned out to be a nice morning. It's raining for a little bit. Air temperature's pretty good, a little breeze. It's the start of the Lanikai trailhead. It's gonna get a little muddy, it looks like, especially since it just rained. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun trip. That's the road we came up. This is the hike up there, still going, but look at that, great view already. You always look at how vibrant the green is compared to the soil, and on the camera it really looks green. They spoofed us with one pillbox, and then as you get up, the view's even better, and there's another pillbox. You can start to see some of the big, tall cliffs or hills over there. Those ones over there that took a really distance, far distance. Really cool. This guy looks really cool. Alright, babe. 40 minutes to get up. Yeah. Alright, done with the hike. It is now 7:11. So just over an hour for the hike. Went to the second pillbox, and the views were really good. The wind was windy in some places and slippy right at the start, but apart from that, it was a fun time. Sand is much better on this beach. Huh? Sand is much nicer on this beach. You look weird with that jacket on. You look like a tourist. Wearing a windbreaker to the beach. Like a loser. We're gonna get some hot masaladas. Masaladas? Masaladas. I don't know how you say it, but we're gonna try them out. Original?
I don't know, that's pretty good.
With the sweet and sour? I would think that this would be the worst.
I mean, it's totally different than any.
It's weird. The custard fill was so full.
Yeah. This one, I didn't even look at that. Is that chocolate and this one's coconut?
Yeah.
Oh, try the coconut.
I'm gonna try the original.
It just tastes like
These
that,
feel so soft and they're hot. As you bite into them, they feel like they're gonna explode. Cinnamon. It's a win. Right there. What's the tower called? Alihi, or the Alihi pool at the Hilton Village Resort. And we've got a couple of beds up here by the pool. It's a pool just for the tower. We are up on the other side over there. We got nice little lagoon over there, and then the beach comes over to this pier, and then there's a Waikiki walk. So that's Waikiki Beach right there, the start of it, and carries on down. We're just hanging out, waiting for the fireworks tonight. She's working, she's trying. See, she done? The Hilton Lagoon. The sand is like construction sand, putting down pavers. It's coarse and it's not good, and then there's fish in there, but it's not warm. It's the same as the ocean, so I'm guessing the water's just pumped right in from the ocean, which is cool, but I expected it to be a bit warmer. Anyway, we got loads of fish in here, just hanging out. There's the hotel we're staying at. This is the sand just on Waikiki Beach, or right next to Waikiki. This sand isn't that great for Waikiki Beach.
Come out the hotel,
is it?
walk around the corner.
Looks like man-made and imported.
Well, they probably just have to replenish it.
Probably.
Once king of this island, Kakuhiheba, and of course in the name of the sacred birthing stones known as Kukaniloko. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the International Marketplace on this very first day of May. We call it May Day. Welcome to Waikiki. Now, much of Waikiki, especially this place, where the shopping center sits today, is sacred land, and the name of the land is Kaluokau. Kaluokau was once owned by King Kamehameha the Great, passed down to another who would become King William Charles Lunalilo. At his death, his property was then passed down to our beloved queen. And much of Waikiki, as I was beginning to say, was reserved for the residents to enjoy R&R, rest and relaxation. And the same was that for Kaluokau right here. And yet, that beauty would be marred by sadness, for Hawaii would lose its hope in its future king, in the passing of young Prince Albert Kauikeaoli at the age of 4. The grieving mother our queen was, she gave herself a new name. She called herself Kalaleo Kalani, the flight of the royal one. And sadly, 15 months later, our queen lost her husband, and Hawaii lost its king in the passing of Kamehameha IV. Still grieving the loss of her son, she took that name she gave herself, Kalaleo Kalani, and modified it to Kalaleo Nalani, the flight of the royal ones. It was her strength, and it was the aloha and support from her people that helped her through such difficult times.
Ma Coco, oh here. Oh here, wale oe ka o manu leo na he o ka Oh here, wale oe ka o manu leo na he o ka no ka ke ala ilia hi ka hiko I ka launa fragrance of the sandalwood perfumes the leaves of the trees. Return to your home where you can find love. May love be your constant companion. This is our praise, and may all hear the name Emalani.
Haina kapuana ilohe ia o Emalani no he inoa. Haina kapuana ilohe ia o Emalani no he inoa. E ala e ala e a Hey no no kalele o nalani.
Hey, no, Kalaleo Nalani, in the name of Kalaleo Nalani, our queen. Once again, aloha and happy Friday. Welcome to Kalokau. Happy Lay Day. Lay Day is Lay Day in Hawaii. Aloha. Aoya, aeilona liloya, ahana, onana, ko umakai nei e kai ho. Lahine uri, e uri wano kamahine e ohane, e manule ole aio, wahimi na uoe. International Marketplace. We celebrate the legacy of our beloved Queen Emma Kalaleo Nalani. Why? Because she owns a trust that establishes a great venue like this, the shopping center. Shopping center opened about 10 years ago, and you may remember there was an older one that stood here for many decades. And those of you who are visiting probably do so because you can appreciate the beauty that Hawaii has to offer. Here in Waikiki, we celebrate the same beauty amidst all of the excitement that is caused here. But we appreciate that beauty, and much of the beauty is attributed to wai. You know what wai is? Wai is the Hawaiian word for fresh water. Fresh water is one of the most important gifts given from heaven above, landing through the rain in our water tables, and then popping up into places just like here. Waikiki means percolating or spouting water. There were so many springs in this area prior to 1920, before the dredging of the Alawai Canal. You'll find many names in Hawaii with the word vai in it, and that's because it's so important to us. We're gonna take you to a beautiful place through a beautiful song. The song is Nani o Manoa, and it takes us to Manoa. Now, Manoa is where the water table is. Water enters there through rain and percolates right back here in Waikiki. The song was written by Dr. Kimo Alama Keulana and celebrates the beauty of Manoa. Nani o Manoa, our beautiful ladies to dance for you.
Oh,
So if you remember the old international marketplace, you might remember one of Hawaii's great nightclubs that stood on this spot for many decades. And it was called Duke Kahanamoku's nightclub. And it really celebrated one of Hawaii's hero of the water. His name was Duke Paua Kahanamoku. And he was born across the street at a home called Haleakala. And the Duke his prowess was everything in the water. Surfing, swimming, paddling, diving. So much so he was invited to 5 Olympic Games, at which he earned bronze, silver, and even gold medals. Such a hero that he was invited after the Olympics to stay in Hollywood, California and make movies. He made well over 100 movies. Sadly, most of them unaccredited. Unfortunately at that time because of the color of his skin. Well, the Duke didn't let that put him down. He continued making those movies and celebrating. And one day he was sitting on the beach in Hollywood, and while he was there, he noticed a ship was beginning to sink. Without hesitation, the Duke took his board, went out and rescued 8 people from a perilous fate. Sadly, some people passed away that day, but those 8 didn't. And we celebrate the Duke. You know, I told you the story about the sinking of the ship and him rescuing 8 people. And the reason I wanted to tell you that is because from that day in 1925, things changed. Lifeguards around the world began using surfboards to aid them in their rescues. When the Duke returned to Honolulu, he became the Sheriff of Honolulu, a post to which he was re-elected 7 times, and he stayed there until his passing on January 22nd, 1968. You know, it was Dorothy Lamour that invented and introduced Hawaii to the cellophane hula skirt. And then, the design of the shopping center. There are 3 courtyards, each significantly connected to something. The upland courtyard is called the Mauka courtyard. Mauka means upland. And it's celebrated vai, that's a theme, fresh water. And then the Makai or seaside courtyard, well, it's celebrated the beautiful banyan tree. It's called the banyan courtyard. That banyan tree has seen so much history. Perhaps your parents, your grandparents, or even you, many years ago, came by, visited, maybe took a picture. Tonight, after the show, please take some time and give your aloha to that tree that's seen too much.
Hot noodle spot where they make it in front of you. Everyone's getting ready for the fireworks along the beach, Waikiki.
Yeah.
We're out on the pool deck waiting for the fireworks. Looks like they're going to be coming from that direction, so we got our noodles and ready to eat dinner.